Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Dog Schlock by request, where I really don't want to review this, but it's a request and I'll do it, where it's a review of the movie Alone in the Dark. And this one comes to us from fellow YouTubers Skinslip and TheWickerBoy. Please don't blame them for this one. Okay. Come on, man. We've reviewed Uwe Boll movies before. We can get through this. Okay. A paranormal investigator named Edward is, well, trying to investigate why, in the name of, I don't know, whoever he worships, are alien creatures here on Earth. After a run-in with what looked to be like a taxi cab driver, he decides to do some investigating, and he runs into his old girlfriend, Eileen, something like that, I don't remember. And they do some investigating of all this weird nonsense stuff, too. And apparently Edward was part of a paranormal investigation task force called something like 713. He runs into his old commander named Burke, and of course, as you would guess, they don't get along very well. So they do some investigating, and most of Burke's team members get taken out by a bunch of the alien creatures, as you would guess that they would. Eventually, Burke finds out that they were pretty much being set up to be taken out by the creatures. And they meet up with a professor named, see if I can get the name, a professor named Hudgens, who had the creature brought in by boat, and apparently he's been injecting himself with whatever makes the creatures super strong. And he gets taken up by Burke, and eventually Burke has to sacrifice himself to try to save Edward and Eileen. So he blows up an underground bunker to hopefully eradicate the alien creatures once and for all, because they're all down there together singing Kumbaya. So Edward and Eileen go up above ground, and there is no one around. Somehow, someway, within about, well, actually pretty much overnight, there's not a soul in sight. Oh, that kind of rhymed. So they walk around the city trying to find out what's going on, what's happening, and it kind of ends on an Evil Dead-like ending when an unseen creature starts running up behind them, and the movie thankfully fades to black. The movie stars Christian Slater, which I think was his last theatrical movie, Tara Reid, and Stephen Dorff. So why did this movie suck? If you're expecting me to say Uwe Boll, of course! And there are so many scenes in this movie. The CGI is so super, super bad. And there's one part of it where Edward saves Burke by saving him by shooting at one of the creatures, and the bullet, I guess, goes way above the creature's head, and it's like, not even close, Uwe. And one of the soldiers on Burke's side, they start to walk away because the creature got her, and she raises her head up for about a split second, and you could easily see it. It's like, what the... Now, I can't say that this movie sucked because it had nothing to do with the video game, because I never played the video game. The only thing I knew about this movie was when I saw the theatrical trailer years ago, it looked like, to me, like it was just a bunch of people. Again, according to the trailer, it looked like people trapped in an old prison, and they were having to take on one big, bad alien creature. I had to think that there was something wrong with this movie when one time I'm seeing the trailer for it on TV practically all the time, and then about a month later, it's already on DVD, and something didn't quite click. Something just went, huh? And you want to know the worst part? A friend of mine actually owned the DVD, and he loaned it to me, and I never got a chance to. I haven't gotten a chance to watch this movie for a long time. But when he left it, I told him, I was like, look, man, you can have it back. He goes, no, it's yours. I had to know something was up with that. But what's really bad is, I also saw the sequel, and it could be worse. Not 100% sure, but I don't know. You guys decide on that one. Anyway, there you guys have it, a review of Alone in the Dark. Special thanks to Skinslip and TheWickerBoy for their request. Hope you guys will go check out their channels and subscribe to them. And please, let me know what you guys think about this movie. And of course, if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. If you got a horror, sci-fi, horror, comedy, horror, or fantasy horror movie that made you feel like you were alone in the dark, light, or midday kind of weather, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. And until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.